Hey guys, it's Claire. So this video is going to be kind of informal because I'm getting ready to go to Hawaii. So I don't have enough time to make a super formal video, but I've been wanting to talk about this subject for a hot minute. And if you're into the booktube community or publishing, then you've probably at least heard about this. And that is a controversy around the now canceled trilogy Blood Heir. I'm looking at my laptop to make sure I get all the correct information. It was going to be a new release, a first of a trilogy from a author coming onto the scene. I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong, but Amelie Wen Zhao, who, and this kind of matters when it comes to the controversy, is of Asian descent, and it was a six-figure deal. So this was going to be a pretty big release, and I am reading this from slate.com, and Slate is a very left-leaning progressive site. This is where I'm getting most of my information from. I have to kind of take their conclusions about the book because obviously I'm never going to be able to read it myself because of this cancellation, but they said that it is a loose retelling of Anastasia, only with magic and more racially diverse characters. There is a certain portion of the population that is enslaved, and she was accused of it being anti-black. And this Slate article, which I will link down below so you can read it more in depth, because I'm not necessarily wanting to talk exclusively about this particular novel. Some people who got the book before it was released accused her of racism, and there was a pretty big Twitter backlash against her. And from what I can tell, or rather what this Slate article came to the conclusion, was taking quotes out of context, and that one of the characters who they were enslaved, but that it's not even clear that they themselves are black. And according to the author's explanation, the American slave trade was not the inspiration for her novel to begin with. The author herself was the one to pull the novel. The publishing house did not cancel it. She herself chose to do it, and according to a statement that the publishing house put out, they still seem to have a good relationship with each other, at least publicly. If she wants to pull her book, that is her choice. Even though it sounds like she's saying these things are inaccurate, if this is not how she wants to launch her career, understandable. And again, it's her choice what she wants to do with her own book. What kind of irked me is it makes me nervous because I feel like this sets a precedent for future authors, as I am an aspiring author, as I imagine a lot of you watching are, and it does make me nervous that if a mob decides to attack you, even with inaccurate information and accusations, that you then will be under pressure to cancel your book, and that people may decide to not write or delve into controversial topics or things that are a little outside the norm or not politically correct. That makes me nervous. I fear of voices being stifled because of a mob mentality, and who knows what's going to come of this. Again, I think the fact that the Slate article, that is a very left-leaning progressive site, comes to the conclusion that these accusations against Zhao are baseless and inaccurate says a lot, but she still pulled her book. So it's frightening to me. I just want to encourage authors or aspiring authors to, the point of fiction is to deal with scary issues that may not please all people. I think you have to be brave and willing to take those risks. That's what makes fiction so magical and so emotionally resonant. I just hope this doesn't discourage people from writing, from pursuing publishing, and from sticking to their guns. And again, I don't know this woman. I don't know her disposition. Maybe she is extremely agreeable and doesn't want to make anybody upset or deal with controversy. I completely understand that, and again, this is her choice what to do with her book. Social media, although can be a wonderful tool, can also be extremely toxic, and not to let angry voices discourage you from putting your work out there, because even if it's something crazy, I think about the classic book Lolita. Could you imagine the kind of backlash a book would get like that today? A book that is told from the perspective of a pedophile. Yet it is so good, and it does delve into the psychology of a crazy, evil person. And I think these kind of stories deserve to be told and should be told, no matter how dangerous the subject matter should be. Let me know if you've heard about this controversy with Blood Heir and your opinions about this kind of thing below in the comment section. If you agree, if you disagree. I think these kind of discussions are really important, so let me know. Also, like I said, I am on my way to Hawaii, although I will be putting up a vlog of the whole thing once I get back. You guys should definitely follow me on Instagram. It is Miss Claire Bear with 3 S's, so MISSS Claire Bear, because I'll be posting photos and definitely like a lot of stuff in my story. So if you want to like see what's going on there. I was a little bit of a wreck last night because I had to drop off Yukon at my wonderful friend who's watching him while I'm gone. She loves him and she's gonna take such good care of him. I just hate not being around him. You can keep up to date with me on there. Make sure to give this video a like and to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.